Right now, so what we're gonna do in this video, we're just gonna generate a new Laravel project, and that's actually pretty simple. Just go to your C partition right here, go to exam, and then go to htdocs, and go ahead and open up your terminal or your command line, whatever that you're using. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna open up my git command right here. So yeah, I like to use git, so just open up your command line and it will actually do the same thing. All right, it's no big difference. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go right here, I'm gonna look up Laravel, create new project, something like this, or create project. All right, so I'm just gonna go to this link, for example, and if I go down at the bottom, you will see your first project right here. So right here I can simply, we have two ways to to create this project or to go about this. First of all, the first way is just go ahead and use Composer right away to generate a new Laravel project, or you can simply install Laravel on your machine first and then create a new a new project with this command right here. I'm not gonna install Laravel, I'm just gonna copy this link and I will create a project right away. All right, so let's paste this. So as you can see, Composer, which is PHP package manager, and we're gonna go create dash project. We're gonna go Laravel/Laravel, and we're simply gonna go ahead right over here and type the name of our own project. So I'm just gonna call this enemy like this. All right. All right, so this will actually take a couple of minutes, until it's over, So I'm gonna stop the video right here. I'm gonna get back to you. All right, so check that out. We actually finished right here. So as you can see, application case set successfully. And there it is. Actually, the project is created now. So if you look at it, you will see it right here. There it is. Enemy right over here in the htdocs folder. All right, so what I'm gonna do next, I want to run this project so I can actually view it on the browser, so I want to get into this project. So I'm just gonna go cd enemy like this. I'm just gonna get into this project, I'm just gonna press enter. So as you can see, I'm now in the directory of this project right over here. So I'm just gonna go php artisan serve like this, so I can actually serve this project. So as you can see right here, server running on. So we should copy this in order to access this project. All right, so let's copy this link. Now let's go right here. Gonna go ahead and paste this in. All right, so as you can see, there is actually our own project right over here. So yeah, it's looking great. Just a welcome page, with these sections, the documentation, the Laravel news, the Laracasts, and so on. So what else that we should do is actually create some kind of database, and I wanna open this project in VS Code. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go to this project. Simply gonna go ahead and open this up with VS Code. So if you're working with any kind of editor, go ahead and use it. It doesn't matter that much. If you have Sublime, that's fine. If you want to work with Sublime, all right. So while we're opening this project, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna open up my localhost /php my admin right here, so I can actually create my database. All right, so the project is going to open right now. All right, so there it is. PHP my admin right here, and I want to go ahead and I want to create a new database. I want to name this enemy. All right, so click create like that. All right, so it should actually show up right here at the top, and there it is, our database. It's completely empty right here. So yeah, if I open up VS Code right now, so all what we're gonna see a bunch of files and a bunch of folders, and it's not a good way if I actually go ahead or it's not a good thing if I go ahead and try and explain every little details in these files and folders. As we go in the project, you will actually notice and know everything on your own, right, along the way. So the first thing that we can talk about, or we can work with in this project, is actually the .env file, and this simply contains the configurations of our own database stuff. You know, if we're gonna work with some mailing right here, or we're gonna work with Radius right here, which is a kind of database, something like that, or we're gonna work with Pusher, you know, AWS, and all of these technologies. The configurations for them should be in the .env file right over here. But you know what we care about right now is the configurations for our own database, which is in this part. For example, right here you can see the database connection is MySQL. There is the host, and there is the port, and there is the database name, which should actually be enemy, you know, since I created it right now. And the database username is root, and mine is actually root. You know, this is the the database. This is the username for phpMyAdmin, and there is simply the password for the phpMyAdmin. And my password is basically nothing. So if you have a password, just put it right there. All right. So right after this, I want to save. I want to also go to this app name right here, and this is going to be the name of our own app. Just gonna name it enemy like this. All right, and save right away. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do next, let's actually go ahead and refresh this. All right, so everything is working perfectly. Actually, nothing is happening after I changed the database name inside the env file. So that means that it actually found the database and everything is cool. So yeah, this will actually be it for this video. And the next one, we should actually create the authentication system. So yeah, I will see you in the next video.